Hi there, it's Patmos, and nice of you to join me for the next episode with our Ostriv game. We'll get time going, and well, we were working on the farm right here. At least the windmill will be built. Then we get a few more houses, we get an extra granary, we need another cow shed. So things are progressing. We are developing our village this way, and perhaps we can build a few more houses here and then add another farm. Here's the edge of the screen, so if you get like 1, 2, 3 fields here with a farm, then we have plenty of space here to build some houses. So that might be in the works. And of course we were busy with firewood, making sure that we get plenty of that. Could be a thing to just add one next to this building, also with some extra firewood. Think that won't be a bad thing. Luckily, we do have plenty now, and we do have plenty of nails, etc. Of course, we do need to keep an eye out on stuff like metal parts, etc. Because at some point it could be the case that when we have horses running around, etc., that we need more to maintain everything. But for now, that's okay. You just need to keep a few things in the back of your mind every now and then and check it. Same with food. Every now and then check, do you have enough food? Well, we have 12,000 buckwheat. We have flour, almost 3,500. We have 3,000 honey. We have almost 14,000 potato. We have 10,000 wheat, so that's good. So yeah, we do have some food to spare, and that's only the most important food that can keep your people living. And all the others, like beef and eggs, etc., they're still very nice, and it gives them a variety of food, which they also need, but you don't really need it to keep them all alive. But yeah, we have plenty of food at the moment. That's good, although never think you have enough. You can always use more. Alright, this mill is done, so let's get people in, although they are still harvesting on a few farms, as you can see here, so a lot of people still busy there. Well, let's just keep working. So I think I'm going to build another batch of houses. And this might be a little bit bigger patch. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how much we can squeeze in here. Oh, well, we'll just do 3. 1, 2, 3. And we can just do 3 more here, I hope. Or we should do it like this, I think. 1, 2, 3. Can we do it the other way around? Here, so. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's nice. That's a lot of extra homes close to the farms. And oh, that should work out. Alright, let's turn this one a bit, because that should also help. Perfect. Those are the extra wells we need. Let's squeeze them in. How much water do we have? Well, we have 20,000 drinking water, so that shouldn't be a problem. Should keep working on the economy. It would be nice to actually start making a little bit more money. Now, we did raise wages quite a bit. We can do it even more, but we also need to raise market prices. Then we need to give citizens their fair share. We can probably raise village house rent and land tax, and then we'll see what happens. It's just a bit trial and error. There are calculations done. You can find those on the internet, but I always like to do a little bit of experimenting. That's also a great deal of fun. Plenty of firewood here. Logs are still coming in. As soon as all these trees are gone, I'll let them chop this down. Just want to make room here. They need food. Well, that's relatively close by, so they should be able to get it. And of course, they can get it here, so all they need to do is start to collect it. What's he doing? He's a laborer. Alright, interesting. Just buy some food. All the village house is done. This is all looking good. I think we still have a farm That's not working the proper way. Yeah, this one. It still has food, so what we can do is just switch it over. Let's see. Yeah, now they're all in the same page, so that should work. A visitor from Balaika. What does he have to offer? Cows, pigs, iron. Well, let's buy the iron. That's fine. Can we sell some stuff? Nah, I'm not sure. Could sell some clothes, but I don't know why. I think I'm going to keep all this. And one of the things I want to start working on is pigs. Because, well, as I'm told by someone who lives in Ukraine, thank you very much for sharing all the things you shared in the comments, is that Salo is a true Ukrainian dish and I should get it. So that's what I plan on doing. So I think we're going to construct a farm and then find out what... I don't think we can see already what pigs need, can we? When you buy pigs from neighbors, they will be assigned to a pigsty. Make sure they're staffed and stocked with wheat and water before the trade arrives. Each animal consumes 50 units of wheat and water per month. So if you have like 20 pigs, that's a lot. That's 300 units of wheat and 300 water every month. You can choose which resource to feed pigs in supply. All the livestock is listed in pigs properties panel. You can relocate particular animals. Alright, slaughterhouse. Well, we do have a slaughterhouse, so that's good. So at least we need a lot of wheat. So I think I'm going to build a farm with a lot of wheat. And then we can build a pigsty. Let's check. How far is this? Alright, that's too long, but that's okay. I think we need to check how long we can build it. Alright, like this. I want the opening to be on this side, so we'll do it something like this. 50 units. 50 units. Let's get it a bit close to the... Alright, that's one field. Let's add another one. And now there's still an opening there, so we can still get to the other part. Alright, the land isn't completely flat here. That's why you all of a sudden have a longer distance to cover. But that's okay, we can do that. Yeah, that's slightly too long. So let's put it down right there. Alright, that works. Another one. I guess somehow they have to work on that. Because of the slopes in the countryside. You all of a sudden get a lot more terrain to cover. It would be nice if you could just make them straight. And as of this point we can't. Alright, I think this is good. Now we need an extra farm. And since the houses will be built pretty quickly, that's fine. I will build it like this. And then we can build pigsty. We'll start with one and then we'll see what if there's a real benefit in getting quite a few more. They will need water, so let's add a well. So right now, once this is all done, we have an extra farm where we can produce the food for the pigsty and then we can get a few pigs. I'm going to place P3 for a little while. It's winter anyway, so all the guys in the boats and the farms aren't doing anything. So they can be used for different tasks. I guess that's good, so yeah. Let's speed it up a little bit. Alright, more houses are being built. This granary is done. Alright, let's work on that. It needs, let's do the basic foods first. Buckwheat, flour, potatoes, honey, fish. And then we add beef, we add chicken eggs, we add chicken meat, and we add milk. And that should be about what we have. Now let me check. I believe it's 2,000 each, yes. And 1,000 flour. Alright, so 2,000. Well, I need to learn how to calculate. That's 2,000. I believe 2,000 honey as well. Yeah, and the rest 250, and these ones 100. Alright. Well, this should do the trick. Then apply this to all, apply all these settings to all, and there they go. They can now start to fill this one up. And because of this one, we should be able to get some extra. Yeah, 500 is fine. Alright, that should work. We don't need that farm straight away. I just want some extra housing because we can use the extra people. We don't have people working in the farms now, and it's still not enough free people, so we need to get some extra people in. And of course we need to apply this to all because the new one is done. That's this one, so let's add a few workers, make sure that they start to collect stuff, and then we can work on an extra bunch of cows. So things are running. Let's see. Only one 1-year-old ox. Always keep your oxes until they turn 1 year, because then they will produce a good amount of meat. If you slaughter them earlier, they won't. So please don't slaughter your cows too early. It's just not a good thing. Alright, we can sell a lot of charcoal. That'll make us quite a buck. We can sell some buckwheat. Perfect, let's do that. Do we have raspberries? No. Alright. Well, that's good. We could buy a few pigs, but yeah, it's not done yet. We don't need cows at the moment. It's a waste of money. I think this should do fine. Still have plenty of iron, so that's not an option. I know some people are screaming now, buy it, buy it, buy it, later on you need it. Well, everything will work out, I think. We're not going that fast anyway. Alright, let's check. I guess we can move a few animals over now. 1, 2. Let's zoom out so we can reach it. Where is it? Right here. There's, yeah, 2 1-year-old bulls, so we can get a bull there. That's good. We can add another cow in there. 2 animals from that one, then 2 animals from this one. 1 and 2. Now I believe, yeah, that's not. There's 2 1-year-old bulls here as well. No, there's not. Alright. Well, let's get a cow from there as well. That one is starting to fill up. Yeah. Alright. Well, there's a few cows in here. They can start to work with that. They can start to multiply. And then hopefully, at some point, we have a lot of full cow sheds and a lot of milk, for instance. We don't have any spare milk yet. Everyone's drinking it, which is good. I mean, I don't mind. It's very good that they drink all the milk. Just take a look at this town in winter. I think it looks nice. It does look nice in the summer and in the spring when it's all green, but it also looks really nice in winter. Yeah, I like it. I do think, however, we need some beautifications. And I like the cottonwood tree, because they're really big. So I'm going to place a few of these trees right here in the alleyway. Of course, they'll have to grow them, so that's going to take time. But I think it'll look really nice. Well, there's still a lot of trees there, so perhaps at some point we should tell them to start cutting a few. And spring is coming. So That's also a very good thing. That means our farms will start working again. Alright, the whole outer ring now gets a few trees. It will take a few seasons for them to grow. But I guess it is a form of beautification. This is all in shape now, so that's good. These are all lined up. These are all lined up, so yeah, I like it. That's good. Cows are going to the pastures. That's a very good thing. This one is starting to fill up. That's also a good thing. Well, there goes a cart. We got some extra money, so that's nice. Yeah, we are writing green numbers now, and not just because of the export. And that's what we want. We want to be writing green numbers. Although we'll have to see by the end of the year, of course, how things go. But since we only sold for 650 and we're already 800 in the green, it looks good. I'd say it does. But we'll find out. Making some extra cash wouldn't hurt. Especially if we grow bigger and we need to buy more stuff from other villages to keep everything going. Then a little extra cash won't mind. Right, let's slow it down a little bit before the game crashes again. And yeah, let's slaughter that one. Getting a lot of bulls. I guess that's good. I mean, if you want to start working on plows, etc., then it's good. But at the moment, we don't really need plows, so there's no real benefit to it. Alright, all is in order. Everyone's doing what they have to do. We now have 4,000 flowers, so we grew over by 500. That's good. That's what we want to see. Now, I think I'm going to hurry this farm up. And the pigsty, of course, with the well. Everything's built up here anyway. Although we have a lot of hay barracks to fill, so we might just add some hay dryers. We're not using this land anyway, so let's just add 4 more hay dryers. So all these hay barracks can be filled up so we don't run out of hay, because that would be bad. Alright, these chicken coos are almost filled up. These are filled up, so that's good. That should mean a steady amount of eggs and meat, and since it is even in stock, that means that it's not eaten straight away, so that's a good thing. These guys need a little bit of financial help, that's okay. Monthly income 80, land tax 32. Well, since you have quite a few kids, that could be a problem, of course. We'll have to keep an eye out on that. If more and more people start to have financial problem, we'll have to make a few changes. But there's plenty of time to do that. That's one of the things. If you grow bigger, you have to keep a few things on the back of your mind to make sure everything runs okay. And then playing speed 3 can sometimes just make it go a little bit too fast. And it's not like that you're failing then or something. It's just that things go so fast you can't just check everything all the time. So then speed 2 can help to just keep things more in balance and give you time to let's start to collect limestone, to check everything and keep everything going smoothly, because that can be quite a good thing. Just keep everything running smoothly. Alright, all the farms should be about done. Perhaps this one is still busy. Yeah, it's still busy. Sowing. This one's also done. Alright, so that's good. Most fields were sown before the start of April. And as soon as more houses get done here, more people will live close by. So that's a good thing. Did they run out of thatch? Oh, there's still plenty of thatch awaiting, so that's not an issue. This one's full, yeah, well, don't put in that much stuff. I have no clue as to why they did that. Maybe it's a bit too far away, although I'm not sure about that. think they should be able to reach it. It's awaiting a lot of thatch. Perhaps you should also get some extra warehouses for different things at a nice spot, for instance, right here. Let's just build 2 and add in some thatch and some other stuff. Let's build a few warehouses. Now, in the beginning of the game, there's no real need to do that, but as you progress, it'll be very nice if you can store some stuff to keep things running quite quickly. And you'll need a lot of warehouses for that. These guys also ran out of money. He's unemployed. Oh, that's a problem. As soon as he finds a job, how can he be unemployed? There's nobody looking for a job. What's he doing? Sitting on his bench there, probably, or that's his wife. I don't know. Oh, that's him. Go look for a job. Supplying resources. All right. Is that your job now? Or, oh yeah, now he's a laborer. All right. Well, they should make a bit more money then. Someone died of old age. There's still plenty of room in the graveyard, I believe. Yeah. And otherwise, we'll just build a new one. Oh well, this gives me time to talk about something else. I'm planning on writing a little bit of a longer email to the developer of the game, giving him a lot of praise for the good job he has done so far, but also providing him with some things I think would improve the game or add just new things. So, for instance, someone gave me the idea that it might be a thing that in the beginning of the game you build a warehouse and it has only the capacity for like 10,000 storing units. That's fine, especially for the beginning of the game. But of course now we got a lot bigger village. So perhaps it would be a good thing that at a certain amount of villages you can unlock either an upgrade, so you can upgrade your existing warehouse, make it bigger so that you can store more, or that you can unlock a certain type of building, for instance a bigger storage house, where you can store a lot more products. And those are kind of ideas I want to give to the developer. Of course, he's totally free whether he wants to do something with it or not, but I think it can help him progress with this game. I mean, now I guess he's doing a lot of it on its own and he's having all these ideas, etc. But maybe we can give him some good ideas and let him know about that. Now, if you have any good ideas you want to share with him, feel free to send them to me. And I'll just add them to my email so that we can make a good list of things that we think would improve the game or enhance it or just add new stuff to it. And of course, I know the developer is trying his best to make this game as historically accurate as he possibly can. So it has to be historically accurate to this time frame for Ukraine. So that's a thing. But otherwise, I think, yeah, we can give him quite some ideas that would help. So feel free to email them to me or just leave a comment and I'll add them to the list and we can see whether we can help him with that. Alright, so the farm is done. I'm not going to add people to it because we don't have any free people at the moment. And thanks anyway if you take the time to write down some tips for me and that I can send to him. That's highly appreciated. And of course, if you don't have the time or you don't have the tip, no problem at all. It's just a question. Alright, we see more and more people having trouble getting by. So we need to make a change, I guess. Perhaps we should raise payments a bit more to make sure that they can get by. Not sure. We're on a good number, so why not? Let's sell some extra buckwheat. Yeah, this should be it for now. Alright, the pigsty is in progress, so that's good. Need some extra. I think I'm going to build an extra thatchery because we need to store some as well, and they can't get thatch all year long, and before you know it, we have to wait to get more, and that's not what I want. Build it like this, close to the water where it's needed. Right there. Let's speed it up a little bit. We do have the need for people. It's not too high, it's okay. There's a lot of houses are waiting to be built, so we'll see. There comes the pigsty. Let's run speed 3 for a little while, because I want to get it done this episode. I would really like to see the pigsty up and running. Do we get to buy pigs? No. Alright. So we don't have to worry about that and rushing this building. Not that we have any way to rush it, but could be the thing that you just plan it very carefully and then make sure that you can buy pigs now and just make sure that everything is ready by then. But that's not going to be the case. 426 people now. Oh, seems like a good amount. Let's make sure we get a manager, because they have to be educated and we have to set up these fields. Now, we've read that they need wheat, but they might probably need, I don't know, maybe they can do buckwheat as well. So we'll just feed them whatever they can. We'll have to check in the pigsty to see what they can eat. As you can see, well, there's the nice part of the city. Here are the expansions. Here's the farmland, farmland, farmland. So perhaps we need to think about where to expand the city. Probably this zone will be great for expansion. We can do some farms up here, maybe down here as well. At some point I would like to cross the river. Guess we need to get rid of a lot of trees before we can do that. And the pigsty is done. Well, let's get some workers in. They can use males and females, that's fine. Alright, so they can eat a lot of stuff, so let's add a lot of stuff. There's storage for 5,000, so let's add potatoes, buckwheat. Since we have all these types of food, so let's apply this to all. I guess a laborer by cart and a carter can also help to fill this. There comes in the people, perfect. Alright, how many pigs can there be? 20, okay, so that's good. And with the 3 different types of food, they'll be fine. Now let's check the farm then, because, well, we can have wheat. And wheat can either go well with buckwheat or potato. So let's check. We do have 10,000 buckwheat and, well, a little over 11,000 potatoes. So let's go with buckwheat, because the pigs or the chickens always also ate wheat and buckwheat. So I guess it'll be a good thing to make sure we have plenty of that. Alright, that works. I'm not going to add the workers yet, because they won't be able to do anything. We can already activate the fields, and then in the winter we can add people to this building. Yeah, everything's coming in, so as soon as a messenger comes by from a little place that sells pigs, we can get them. That's very nice. Yeah, this is all looking very good. Now let's add thatch to this one. Make it 10,000. Let's apply to all, apply to all. Now let's see, yeah, there comes the thatch. That's very good. Alright, well, I think this is a good moment, because it's been half an hour to end this episode. We did expand quite a bit. And we are even planning further ahead for the future with all the warehouses and well, we got a pigsty, so hopefully next episode we can get the pigs and start working on Salo to keep all these Ukrainian people very happy. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And of course, I hope to see you in another video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.